Hey everybody, welcome back to Hypermine Vanilla. It is winter here on the server. Winter is coming. Winter is coming. And so with that is the demise of this map. So the reset is coming either this coming Saturday, like in 7 days, or in 2 weeks on the 20th. So we haven't really decided which day we're going to go with just yet, but that is the plan for that. We'll put this here. I have recessed the floor of this a little bit because it was a little tight cramping when you came in. You were like, oh, it's too tight. But that's better now. So this is the second tower of the three tower thing that we're working on. Let's get rid of this because I set one in the floor. And this as well. I think we can put them all. Oh, look. I've totally busted out the wall. Not good. The super pick is quite amazing, I must say, so we've got to be real careful with it. Just doing some finish work on this, and then we have to finish the top half. But yeah, the server reset is imminent, so we have been very busy working on this today. We don't need one there. Boop, 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 right there. Okay, so that's done. Let's hop down here and pick up the piece I dropped, make sure we don't lose any blocks. And so our entry floor, this is actually going to be the guard towers, so this doesn't have to be quite as elaborate as the other ones. And I have to establish where I'm going to put beds and things and how that's going to work as far as lodging for all the guys who are working here. And will there be a captain's floor, like a captain of the guard? I think there will be. Is this snow? Oh, it's a cloud. Oh, I was like, what is that? So as you can tell, we've gotten quite a bit done here on this tower. A little bit of a design. So maybe this will be the captain's floor. I don't know. It's kind of a pinky purple color. I don't know if captains will like that, but it's in with the theme of the rest of it. I do need some more ladder. So we'll put this here. And watch slowly as the cloud comes by. We're going to need more than that. Let's just do them all. The ladders I could possibly need for all of it. And then I'm also going to go here to my video and get rid of those clouds because it drives me crazy to watch them slowly go through my build because I can't, like, I don't know, I can't like see through them when I'm working, so it drives me crazy. So what we have to do today is come up here, and we have at least I think I've got, is this the skinny layer? Yeah, I have one more layer to do on top of this, and then the crown, and then we can start on our final tower, which is going to be on that hill back there. So we'll have like the tri-towers over here, which will be kind of cool. I actually kind of like the snow in Minecraft. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's kind of cool. It always reminds me of childhood. So let's get busy with this. We probably don't have nearly enough materials, but that's okay. We will press on. So I'll get this floor done, and then we'll bring you guys back when we have finished this part of it. See you soon. Okay, we have the roof on top of our second tower. Let's tower up here a little bit on our wooden scaffolding. Get a glimpse of the world. It did stop snowing, so we can get a better view of things. So there is the my tower where I would sleep. That's going to be the Lapis tower. And then this is going to be the guard tower. And I had just a great idea. I was cleaning up the snow, and I was like, well, how fun would it be to have snowball wars? So on this roof, I have put a couple chests with snowballs and some wooden shovels so that people can come up here and just shovel the snow off, because it's going to accumulate. And then on the other one, I'm going to do the same thing, where they can just get some snowballs. And then they could like fight each other. How fun would that be? If you got this map, you can come over here and play. Get the guys across the hall, whatever. I think that would be hilarious. So we finished this one. Let's hop down here. We need to figure out where the beds are going to go. So we'll have to do that. And I do need to put glass on the top layer too. But the other thing I want to do is, in this tower, has no access to storage without going outside. So we've dug a little path to get started here to go to the other one. I need to go take coordinates so that I can just connect the two underneath. And we'll also take a little nappy, so it'll be daylight. Daylight. Okay, so where I want this to connect is right down here. So this is closest to that tower. So let's get our X and Y. kind of dig a little hole out here in the corner. So that's where it'll be connected with our super pick. What is our F3? We have 177 and 12 for something something. All right, I'll make a note of that. All right, so we need to be at negative 177. Oh, there's bad guys down here in the basement somewhere. Are we getting there? Yeah. Okay. So we'll just get there and then we'll hang a left and dig down to where we gotta be. It's amazing how much that speed and haste beacon makes a difference when you're digging. See that? I just got into beacon range. That cracks me up. And we need to be at level 96, so we are very close to that. We don't have to go very far to get down to where we gotta be. There's 96 and 177, so we need to be at 63, so we gotta go like 20 blocks this way. Just dig in until we find it. I'm sure we'll find a home here shortly. Oh, not that. This. I'm used to so used to there being torches in my hotbar at #1 spot. Any minute now. I'm gonna bust into that wall. Do I still? I gotta be. Oh, I'm too far over, but I'm still gonna need to be there. Where are we at? 177. So let's just go in a straight line until we find it. There. Ta-da! So we weren't too far off. Let's just dig this way. Dig it out. Make a little passageway. That way the guard tower and the queen's tower, of course my tower, will connect. And they can reach all the supplies necessary in the storage room to defend the castle, and it will be glorious and wonderful and all those things. Dig this out, get rid of all the dirt. Dirt's like anathema, an enigma? No, that's not it. A terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. Fill it all in. There'll be bad guys underneath here spawn eventually, because I left a too high hole. It'll be entertainment for future owners of the castle. We've got some stone brick. We could definitely use that. And I'm going to have to go back and get some glowstone, I think, because when we build the other tower, we're going to need it. So I was just thinking about, we'll go to the witch farm at Tio's place and kind of devastate his glowstone supply. Hopefully it still works. We were having some issues with some of the snapshots. I don't know if it's going to be an issue or not. Hopefully they've got that all figured out. Clear all this out, pretty it up, so now the two are connected. They can reach each other. And we can make this look lovely. Man, I'm gonna have to do some tool repair too. Drastic tool repair. All my stuff's getting broken. I was hoping I would get by with it, but I really need to fix it up before I leave it for someone else. Okay, we have finished the tower. For the guards and things, like all the army, the people who will be here taking care of stuff, we did make a stairway that goes all the way down. Now, this ties into the opposite side. Now, I've got a glitchy space here. What up with that? I bet if I disconnected and came back, there would be a ghost block. But I did find this actually goes clear through the mountain right here, and the third tower I'm going to do is actually going to take advantage of that view. But this is just kind of a cool way that you can kind of see everything around it. I love to find things like that. But this hooks up to the entrance to the first tower, the Queen's Tower. Comes over here. You can overlook this. I love how everything's just starting to come together. Oh, I just fell down the hole. Yee! No matter. I have to come over here anyway to come up here to the storage. Now there's that hallway I was just in actually does connect to the storage. So we'll just go all the way up here, and we need to get a couple things out of the chest to do the third tower anyway. So we'll hustle up here. Let's see. We have some regular stone, some dirt, and I was interested in... What was I interested in? There was something I needed. Wool, that's right. I was going to make 4 beds for the army. For the host of all the things. Actually, I want to keep the red. Let's use this pink that's kind of a gross color. Can't really do anything else with pink except build with it to make other things. What do I have? A lot of birch. A lot of birch wood. We'll make some beds with that. So we'll go over here to the place and make the beds for the army that's going to be staying here. And I also want to make armor stands and a little chest for all the people who might be there. You know, just like a barracks. This will be our first barracks room. Let's do one in front of each window. Let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's for the peeps that are going to be staying here. Let's put a chest here behind each one. So each person can have their own personal items. Anybody who wants to come and stay here. And then we will work on making armor stands as a nice decorative touch next to their beds as we go along. So this will be for the 4th layer, or the 2nd layer of people who will be staying here. I'll put it there, and one there, and then our final one. And then we do have to make one for what I want to say, the barracks captain. So we've got enough for that. We'll make him a double bed. Put 2 together. I can't wait till they can do colored dye in Minecraft for beds. I think that would just be the coolest thing. And then I think I decided we're going to make this the captain's quarters, even if it's purple. I don't care. Captain's quite comfortable with himself. He can make it purple if he wants to. And he wants to watch the rising sun, so we're going to do that. I'm going to put him here and here. And we can make another chest. We'll just do a double chest for him. Put it here, and then we can put, let's see, does he want some shelves? I think he does. He might like to have some shelves to put cool stuff up there. We'll see what we can do with that. And then he will also have an armor stand over in this corner so that he can get up in the morning and look at stuff or do whatever, and he'll be up above the guys. They'll have to kill all the soldiers before they get to the captain. I think that's kind of cool. You know, and then it'll be up to the individuals who take over the map or want to take this down for their own personal use to decorate it how they want. They can do what they want to with it. That's fine with me. Now, the other thing we're going to do today is go plan out the 3rd and final tower and where we're going to put it. I definitely want it on top of this hill, just because the view up here is amazing. And I do mean amazing. Let's go up here and just have a look. Because this is going to be the tallest tower, and this might be for the local wizard or something. See, look, this tree's up here. It's like the only thing on top of the hill. But look at the view they would have. They could have the tallest view. We're going to have the same amount of levels as that. And yeah, I'm kind of scared to come over here. Shift. Look at that. It's just like a big overview of this snowy mountain. You can see everything for miles and miles and miles. So we're going to plant it right on top of this hill. Sadly, I'm going to get rid of this tree because it's kind of in the way. I don't think I could plan around it. I really don't. I think it's got to kind of go. As much as I might like to keep it, we're not going to be able to. And then I do have this ice cube tray up here, which I'd like to retain. So I'm going to make that is like this, like the side pool of what it's going to be. I suppose I can plan it to be off this way. It's going to be like the edge. I suppose it could be like the corner of the build, and then we can plan it that way. We might do that. Let's just take some of this and fill this in. I might have been able to keep that tree. We'll replant it. If it turns out that there's room for things here, then we'll keep it. But we will at least fill in this level. And I'm going to end up coming over the edge of this some, and I'll have to build underneath to build it up. To make the circle all it should be. Oh, that's just too far down. So let's clear this out and see how far we can get with our tower. Because if we do it a little bit this way and build over the top of that, that might be kind of cool. And then we'll build up from underneath and cantilever it like a support. I think that would be very, very interesting. And I might very well be able to keep the tree. I thought I would level this part, but I might keep it. and build into this as if it were a structure part of the mountain. So let's make all these into bricks, that way I don't have to re-break them in any fashion. And we were doing 7 on either side. That's correct. So if we were to say that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would be the center. Is that too far over that? I really want it to be more along the edge. What about if we made our center like here and then built down, or even here? How would that be? Because it's just, I don't know, it needs to look like it's like been built on the dirt, not just over space. 1, 2, 3, 7. That could work. And this could be 1, because this would just go down, it'd be deeper. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That could definitely work. Obviously that way will be fine. It will be a little closer to this one than that one, and I'm okay with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just a little bit off this way. This may be the best place for this. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so this is our circle. We have to get rid of our poor tree. Okay, Senior, use the proper tool for the job, alright? Life will go much easier. So we've had to deforest a little bit. No worries. In this instance, we would just have to go... What did we do? I think we did 3, 4, and then 1, 2, and then 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You see, that doesn't seem right. Let's go do our counting on this side and see what we got. It may be more than that. Alright, so we're gonna have to go down here and see what's what. Because I can't remember from day to day what we got going on. 1, 2, 3. So it's 2 on either side. That's okay. And then 2. Alright, so I just went a little overboard with the sideways stuff. No worries. We're gonna get shot off this hill too, so let's go down and sleep for daylight. Oh, that's right. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so we're good. So this is where the circle is gonna end up being around that. So let's fill that in a little bit. Let's do some bracing underneath for dirt. Like so. So it looks like it's not just off the edge here, and we could always come up underneath again and build some other things up. But it needs to look like it's got some structural soundness. And I don't mind that the water actually comes out from underneath. I think that's kind of cool. Okay, so I feel a little safer about traipsing around up here. Make the brick out of this. We'll definitely have to pillar up from underneath and build that up a little bit, so it looks like it's got a little more structural soundness, so it looks like it's dripping off the edge of the mountain, which would be really cool. Hey everybody, welcome back. We're just here at the old castle, getting ourselves a little blue wool, because we're going to have to make a couple more banners. The sheep have been a little slow. Actually, I just haven't been over here to take care of them. And making a few more bibbies, so let's have at least one more. Ting! And another little blue baby. Alright, I think I might have enough to do some banners, at least one more. and then we will show you guys what we've been busy. You can glimpse up there exactly what we've been doing. We have gotten so much accomplished out of necessity because it's, you know, the reset is still coming. I feel like it's winter on the Game of Thrones. It's winter. Winter's coming. So we've got to be aware of getting everything done on time. It feels like it's just a big scramble. I'm looking for wood. And there's a little bit. I need a stick to make a banner. So let's do that real quickly and we'll make up our banners. Oh, only get one. Okay. Well, we're going to have to share a couple more sheep. I need to leave this one here. Yeah, it totally hides that ender chest. Totally hides it. And we'll go up here and have a look at what's going on. We have finished the second tower. And also the third, the final tower. So I've been doing a lot of landscaping prettiness in the meantime. Trying to get everything done. And it's actually kind of cool when it snows up here. It's actually very beautiful. So I made this epic staircase up to this, what I'm going to call the Wizard's Tower. It's a different color scheme. It's the green, and then I've used birch wood throughout inside, just to give it a little bit of difference. And I think I'm going to get some carpet. I'll have to work on that, whatever colors I think about. I'd like green, I think, since we're going with the whole green and white theme. And these are just variable levels that go up here. I did make... Wizard's Tower should have potions and brews, right? So on the very top floor here, I have set up a brewing station for the madness of it all. I do have to get the netherwort going on. I think I'll put netherwort in front of the windows, and it'll be like a complete system. I'll do that. I gotta remember to bring that up here before I leave it in others' hands. This is just a variety pack of building glass. And so, yeah, I just wanted to make the rooms with glass in them. I thought it would be kind of cool to, like, look up. Just kind of see through it all. So, that's kind of neat. The other thing we need to do, let's go up to the top of the Queen's Tower. I've kind of decided this is going to be the Queen's Tower, and this is going to be the Guard's Tower and the Wizard's Tower. Queens, Guards, and Wizards. What better fitting than a castle environment? I still have that wood, so let's make a chest. And we're gonna need some of those shovels. Actually, these, we're gonna make a shovel. Let's do that. Okay, so now we have some wooden shovels and a chest, and let me show you why. We're gonna go clear to the very top. Similar layout on all the castles as far as how it's made. And up here, come on, man. Do I need another fence there? I do. I have it. Let's make life easy on everyone. What I want to do here, because this is what's funny to me, is that if we put this here, and then we go around with our shovel, like so. I think the glowstone keeps the snow from settling in places except for like right here. Go around and pick up the snowballs, and then you can have like a snowball fight with the guys in the guard tower across there. I think that's a plan. If I can just get my buttons to work correctly. So you can just totally hit them on top of that one, and they can do the same to you. There's already a chest over there with snow and some shovels, so everybody can come back and do their own shoveling thing. They can just, you know, you come up here periodically and pick up some snow. It'll be fun. So, the Queen's Tower is finished. It's appointed as well as it's going to be. I suppose this could be used for additional storage, however you want to do it. Housing for people. You certainly have this for enchantment. Books, once you get it, because I know once you've got a full enchanting system going, you've always got a lot of extra things that you're not going to use right away. We have the drop right here. Now the other thing I worked on was a hallway for in between all this. Is that a jack-o'-lantern? Oh, it's just a pumpkin. Okay. This leads out to over here. that this... Oh, look, there's a creeper right there. Oh, spooky. And so here we are on the guards tower again. Cool, eh? We have all the things ready for the guards staying here. Got this. I just want one in the middle, if that's enough. Let's hope so. Let's do that. And then we have the captain of the guard. Well, this is actually more guards' quarters. And the captain of the guard has the pretty floor, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, this has some shelves. We haven't really done much up here. My interior decorating sometimes leaves a lot to be desired, I'm sure. I'm no Zueljin. Yeah, see, this is, it also... Yeah, that's what... It also has the lack of snowballs, so you'll have to use your weapons accordingly. And then there's the mage tower. Oh, is that like lightning? Yeah, flash this guy. Let's see. I don't know if I can ender pearl up there. I'm kind of frightened to try. I'm afraid I'll die. You only live once, right? Oh, I made it. It's a miracle. Yeah, see, there's no snow settling up here. I think it's well lit enough that there's not any up here. And besides that, you would have an unfair advantage of these other two as far as throwing things at them. You definitely have an advantage. And so, the tri-towers are done. And it was a weird fate thing that they lined up perfectly with each other here. I didn't really plan that, I just noticed it the other day. This one's offset for a reason, to make it different. Let's see, the only thing I have left to do for that is to dig the underground connection to that walkway that goes between. Hey man, what up, Snow Bunny? Check you out. No. Wrecked. Get wrecked, buddy. There's a spider here too, I hear him. Where you at, jerk? Check you out. Snow spiders freeze to death. Freeze to death. Freeze to death. Okay. Let's see. The other thing I wanted to work on, which will be for the next episode, was the underneath of the wizard tower over there is that cool overhang that looks straight down. So we're going to work on that on the next episode. But until then, thanks for coming along on this giant building adventure with me. We'll see you next time here on the Hypermine Vanilla server.